Hello everyone, this is eCals90. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Utah Jazz as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. O'Neal is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Ingles in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. Opening day upon us, Steve. Are you as excited as I am for the new season?
I am, Kevin. Just thinking back when I was a player, you can't wait to try out that new move. You can't wait to play with your new teammates. And I want to get a chance to get my eyes on these new rookies. Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Count that one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Schroeder hits them both. And here is Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. He knows they'll get an advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. They'll try to stay at home in rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Thank you, David.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Five to shoot. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell finds Favors. Here's O'Neal.
That's the kind of defense they need from Schroeder. Hands up and right in his grill.
And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Mitchell's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Kuzma outside. The Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Morris against O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. O'Neal hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And it's in there.
Great concentration to knock that down with the defender closing out. Dennis has no conscience.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. Shoots over Schroeder. They get the rebound.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. O'Neal dishes to Ingles. With the teardrop. Rebound Andre Drummond. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Now here's Drummond. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp,
Timeout.
but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in field goal percentage, 4th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you pointed out his ranking as the 2nd best shooter in the league last season. I think with a little extra work, he could become number 1 this time around. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. The drive by Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. Floats it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
Mitchell finds Ingles. Good D by Drummond.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Harrell. The shot misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Knocked loose. Caldwell Pope with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah. Kuzma can't get it to go. And there's the pass to Ingles. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Schroeder. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
So difficult to stay in front of. Schroeder allowed to get all the way to the rim that time.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Mitchell is double. Favors passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. No good on the shot. And the Lakers going the other way now.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Harrell slams it in.
He plays with such force. You see why Harrell has been called the heart and soul of this team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovic comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Fifth on the list, Bogdanovic.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the shot goes in. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Kuzma outside. Back to Schroeder. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Bogdanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Look at Bogdanovic getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovic stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovic defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
The first one falls.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovic has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovic put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Now here's Drummond. Down low. And it's Harrell missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Clarkson passes to Favors. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And another area where Bogdanovic is helping the offense, Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And that one falls for Favors.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
And so Favors nails both of them.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now Clarkson, he had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic is most effective when his teammates are setting him up, and all he has to do is knock it down.
And here's Caldwell Pope after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Schroeder finds Caldwell Pope. And here is Drummond. Passes it to Schroeder. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's Schroeder missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from O'Neal. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Good on both. Lakers trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Now, here is O'Neal. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
To the inside, Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Schroeder outside, inside, and it's Harrell missing. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Bogdanovic got a hand on it.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time read that one all the way.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. A very nice season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Now, here's Clarkson after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Kuzma. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now, here's Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Schroeder missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Another miss by Utah. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. From the wing. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Jazz leading by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Caruso in at the guard position. Now here's Matthews. Bogdanovic missing his last shot. Caruso kicks to Kuzma.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Bogdanovic against Matthews. From the baseline, he squares up and sinks it. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. The Lakers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Bogdanovic against Kuzma. Left side Gasol. Over in the corner, Matthews. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Morris. It's good on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Matthews against Thomas. The three. Utah the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he can't get the first one. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now here's Matthews. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Helping this offense spread the floor, Kyle's a solid shooter from distance.
Here's Mitchell. 7-point differential. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Mitchell passes to Clarkson. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Caruso. Rebound collected by Clarkson. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Mitchell looking it over. Favors finds Mitchell. Now, here's Clarkson. Off target with the open look.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And now Utah, fast break. Thomas, good. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Morris, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell is doubled. That's tipped. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kuzma against Mitchell. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. You don't see the finger roll that much anymore, but when you do, it's always a treat.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 13. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Number 1, Andre Drummond. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Two.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Timeout.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called the Lakers. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
Yeah, I can understand both of those.
Yes.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Marc Gasol. How he did last season. He was around 7 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Here's Horton Tucker. 8 points his last outing. Outside Matthews. 5 on the clock. They need this. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Drummond's checked in for Marc Gasol. Favors with the ball. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now Clarkson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Drummond passes to Horton Tucker. Caruso looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Matthews trying to free himself up. Caruso, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Los Angeles calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And how about the numbers on Andre Drummond? Great showing for him last season. First in rebounding, third in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Trying to get something going, and Drummond throws it down.
The strength to finish through contact as well as anyone. Drummond with the powerful dribble drive.
Mitchell with it. Matthews covering. Here's Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Matthews. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. The kick out to Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
4-on-3 break. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Mitchell outside. It's good from about 19 feet. Mitchell's got 16 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Matthews. Here's Caruso, covered by Mitchell.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
He dishes it to Gobert. Pass to Clarkson. Wide open look. The shot, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Caruso, covered by Mitchell. Caruso kicks to Morris. Rebounded by the Jazz. Favors got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Niang. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Mitchell. Off on the layup. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Two.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Clarkson. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Utah. The pass to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
I just don't know how you defend Donovan Mitchell. He's a dangerous offensive player, and he's learning how to get to the free throw line.
Two.
First free throw is good.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the Lakers with possession here. Caldwell Pope outside. Drummond passes to Horton Tucker. Schroeder with the ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Jazz leading by 21. Niang passes to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Pass to Schroeder from outside the arc. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Horton Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Niang kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Clarkson against Caldwell Pope. Gobert with the block. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope passes to Horton Tucker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Here's Horton Tucker. Lobbed up there for Schroeder and stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
And he gets it to go.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend, and we've been a little bit fortunate too that missed some shots, but more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
This is what Donovan Mitchell is capable of, guys. He pairs imagination with ability. The result is a high-level scorer who at the same time makes everyone around him better.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. And defending the paint has been the main problem, Ernie. They got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. But even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Jazz, Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. Mitchell is out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Kuzma. Up and in on the layup. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Kuzma, and the rejection by Favors. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Mitchell is double. Outside Favors. Pass to Ingles. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is what Ingles gives you. Good size in the backcourt, high energy, and unbelievable touch from range.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Elbow. 2.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. 8 feet away. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. The Lakers really having a tough go here. For three, Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now here's Favors. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Mitchell against Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 22. Mitchell passes to Ingles, and it's blocked. Now Caldwell Pope. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Derek Favors.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Ingles. To the paint. Here's Favors. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Favors has got 6 points.
What a pass by Ingles. Coming off that screen and roll, finding his man. He's made himself into a threat offensively.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Ingles can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caldwell Pope against Gobert. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
First one falls for him. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The pass to Favors. And here is O'Neal. 9 points in the game so far. Mitchell is doubled. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. From deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And stolen by Kuzma. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They lead by 17. Ingles finds Mitchell. Now here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game. Caldwell Pope with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points here in the second half. Jazz leading by 15. Passes it to O'Neal. Now here's Ingles. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Caldwell Pope against O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Utah.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. To stop the drought. Connects on the foul line jumper. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
Kuzma inside. Ingles covering. Morris looking over the floor. Schroeder outside. The three-pointer no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Here's O'Neal. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ilyasova's got his first basket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting one.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
Ilyasova passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. Here's Ilyasova, the offensive rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. They get it back, but he gets it back.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
And the pass to O'Neal. Here's Ingles. Now Ilyasova. He kicks it to Mitchell. Kuzma against Ingles. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Donovan Mitchell. Good season for him last year. Last year averaging 24 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Count it, good. Mitchell's got 30 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Now, here's Ingles. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. And stolen by Harrell. Passes it to Kuzma. Gobert with the block. Harrell against Ingles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So crafty with the ball in his hands, Ingles catches the defense napping.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ingles.
And what we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovic is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Lakers trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Here's Caruso, covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
Schroeder, a new school point guard, very aggressive, looking to attack the defense and score.
Jazz leading by 18. And here is O'Neal. 11 points in the game. And it's Mitchell missing. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Schroeder against O'Neal. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. O'Neal against Schroeder. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Mitchell is double. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Here's Caruso. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
One shot.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 11. Here's Mitchell. That one, no good. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. 15-point game. Ilyasova can't hit. Schroeder outside. Sweet little floater. Schroeder's got 23.
Great balance on that floater. Schroeder has a real grace with how he plays the game.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Utah out in front. They lead by 13. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Andre Drummond is out there with Harrell, and it's Horton Tucker in at shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Kuzma can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Ilyasova. Kicks it to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A lot of great young players in this league. Donovan Mitchell has the edge and hunger right now.
The Lakers with the ball. Down by 15. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Ilyasova. Back to Clarkson. Now the pass to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ilyasova. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And finally they hit one. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Great game for him, double-double down. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Clarkson with the ball. Ilyasova dishes to Mitchell. Rebound the Lakers. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's sent back by Drummond. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Oh, wow!
We haven't seen a ton of signature dunks from Kuzma, but he ended that one right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. That one misses for Kuzma. Utah leading by 11. Here's Bogdanovic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Inside, here's Drummond. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Down low, here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovic is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Here's Caruso. Banked in off the glass. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Favors. Dishes it to Mitchell. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 13. Kuzma outside. The tray. And the Lakers get it back. Drummond. Bucket is good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Lakers have possession. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. They get it again. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Favors. So Favors will bring it up for Utah. 13-point lead. Shots good by Clarkson.
And it's great to see Bogdanovic spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Here's Caruso. Over Bogdanovic. Nails the baby hook. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
Outside Favors. Knocked away and stolen by Harrell. Here's Caruso. Lets a floater go. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Beautiful concentration by Drummond. Takes the hit, drops it in. We'll try to add one more at the line.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. And Utah also making a switch. Gobert's checked in.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Passes to Clarkson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Schroeder. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Shoots over Kuzma. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers trail by 14. And he makes that one.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Now Clarkson, Mitchell outside. From 12 feet out, and there's another one for the Jazz.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Schroeder against Mitchell. Utah leading by 14. Here's Clarkson. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Kuzma against Clarkson. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 13 points in the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. And the Jazz lead by 15.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Schroeder missing. Utah's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Right side Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Drummond. Puts up a 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looking to end the run. Rebound Utah. Favors has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Clarkson against Caldwell Pope. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point game. Schroeder against Mitchell. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Misses the 3.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Drummond working against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Lakers trailed by 19. And here's Caldwell Pope, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. And a switcher also for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson. Jazz on D, and that one good. Schroeder's got 10 points in just the second half.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Favors. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Favors inside. Morris is there. There's the pass to O'Neal. Outside Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 4. O'Neal misses. Lakers trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Harold drives in, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Derek Favors. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Morris. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And McLemore subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Harold. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now, here's Thomas. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Harold. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Morgan. And it's Utah's ball. They lead by 14. Outside Bogdanovic. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Hughes. 5 to shoot. Good D by Matthews. McLemore with the ball, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And McLemore drops them both. Here's Thomas. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Derek. Long season. You don't want one loss to turn into 2. How important was it to get this win tonight?
It's big for us. You know, we came out last game and play like bums, basically. So we just want to come in and make a statement this game, so that we working hard, improving, and just trying to get a win.
You guys changed from bums to kings in one night. That's the league. Congrats, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.